down at Norris Designs with Ian's Evo. Now, the Evo has changed quite a lot. You guys have seen a couple of features on it. From when he bought it, it's had a couple of different bits and bobs on it, but now it's running a 255 Walbra pump. It's got the FQ360 turbo on it. So today is the day where we're actually going to get it mapped. He's given me the keys today because he's at work basically and he wanted it done. I have Josh just over there. You guys know him, he's walking up the stairs, but he had the, I think it was what, 1,000 brake horsepower he was going for, which is still in the making. But this one today, I really want to see how far we can take it. Don't really know power. We're expecting 270, 280 at the moment, but after it's been mapped, we will see where we go with it. But really excited today. Gonna see how far this turbo setup and stuff can go. But leave a comment below and let me know what you think this thing is gonna run with a new pump on it, with the 360 turbo. And it doesn't mean it's gonna run 360 brake horsepower, but you know, we can be hopeful, But anyway, we're gonna get it on the rollers. We're gonna get an initial dyno to see where this thing is running, and then sort of go from there. And hopefully, Josh, it will actually gain some power. It's got a screamer pipe on it as well. It's so loud at the moment, it's unreal. So as the Evo's getting prepped to go on the dyno behind me, we have something really special. This is the Norris Designs Time Attack car. 1100-ish brake horsepower, circa 1100. It actually went on the dyno, and the dyno lost its absolute mind. It couldn't understand what was going on. So yeah, pretty mental car. Massive turbo. Look at the size of this thing. But I must point out, you guys might not be able to see it on camera, it's actually been shortened, if I come around this side, by 10 inches. So it's had 10 inches taken out of it. So it's actually a short wheelbase, if that makes any sense. Just coming to here, it's actually had this bit cut out, so you can actually see how short it is, especially from this angle, compared to like a normal Evo, say here. There's a huge difference. Look at how much has been cut out here though. Mad thing. So yeah, upwards of 1100 brake horsepower in this thing. I've obviously asked to actually open the door and stuff, but yeah, inside, again, sequential shifter, but it's got paddles as well up there, one bucket seat. As you can see, again at the back, shortened wheelbase, absolutely mega thing. Carbon absolutely everywhere, all carbon here. And look at the size of these tyres and the stickiness of them. Massive brakes on the front as well. But yeah, that's a pretty mega car from Norris Designs. Full front comes off it as well, tube chassis. But yeah, what a mega thing. I just had to show you guys that because that is just unbelievable. I've been chatting to one of the guys here about it. What an unbelievable car. Jumping on the dyno now, really excited to see these numbers again. Leave a comment below, tell me what you think this is going to run right now and then what it's going to run after it's mapped. So just coming out of the dyno, round to the side, sorry about the wind noise, it's just run a 290.7 on that setup, so that's before mapping. Has not been touched yet, so that's the turbo, the air filter, the exhaust, everything has all been put on and it's running 290. I think these are about 280 as standard. Wind noise, but pretty good going really. A lot to be done though, I think. There's a lot of mapping to be done, a lot of fine tuning to really up that brake horsepower, but it's a good start. god, that is so loud in there. Oh my god. See the flame come out the bottom of it? Right, so we've just fettled around with the bay a little bit. There was a couple of wires that were a bit dodgily placed. Anyway, it's done though, that's the main thing. But we are now running, as you can see by the graph, 330.1. This is not the end though, this is not the end. We were running about, they were saying about 1.2 bar when we came onto it. So you've got bar just up here, you've got the brake horsepower here. But as you can see, it's peaking at about, say, just over 1.5 now. We're running 330 just up here, but the curvature of this part of the graph is the part that they're really going to just make right at the moment, because there is a couple of dips and yeah, it does tail down at the end, but this is the next sort of stage of fine-tuning, maybe getting a bit more power out of it, but we will see. Brake horsepower. So what's happening now, just stepping outside, they're fettling with the map a bit, just putting the boost up a little bit, just ironing out the fueling, and it's going up. As you saw then, it's 349.1, I think. So it is going up from the original 290 then to 330, so we're getting some serious progress now. So the boost controller's all set up now. We actually have 4 modes on this. I'm just going to show you exactly what we're talking about. So 352.1 brake horsepower is what it's got to now. A lot of people are going to be a bit, oh no, why didn't it make 400, 500, 600 brake? These turbos are only really supposed to go to 400, and it's a completely stock engine. Completely stock. Exhaust is on there and it's got an air filter. That's literally it. So the turbo will really only go for this consistency that long, and any more than that you're probably going to end up blowing the car up. So let's get back to the graph though, because these are obviously the 4 different driving modes really, you know, boost modes you got. So your max is at a sort of 1.5 bar just along there, and then you've got your peak power there, which is a nice curve. Obviously the curve you guys saw a minute ago is a little bit different to this one, so it's just been evened out a little bit more, so the power comes in a lot better. Obviously for the UK roads this is sort of the best way to have it. The curvature is really, really nice on the graph, but I think you're going to be pretty happy with that number. It is a good number. I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh my god, it didn't make X amount and some other person's cars makes X amount, but I think that's a proper driver's car, especially at that sort of power. It doesn't come in silly late, and the power starts, as you can see from the graph, pretty early, and it boosts right round. So I think that's pretty good going, and your RPM is 7,270 RPM that's at. So, you know, you're not really ragging it right round to get all of the power out of it. But yeah, pretty happy with that.